Did you know that what you do in your yard might have a direct impact on Mecklenburg County's streams, lakes, and our drinking water? That's right, if you live in this area, you are in one of Huntersville's critical or protected water supply watersheds, which means your property drains to the Catawba River, where Charlotte Water's primary intake is located. That's a big responsibility if you live in this area, because your actions are helping to protect everyone's drinking water. There are local and state regulations in place within this watershed to protect the water supply. One regulation is called Built Upon Area Limitations, which limits the amount of impervious surfaces within the watershed. Impervious surfaces such as concrete, rooftops, and roads limit areas for stormwater to soak into the ground and filter out pollutants. Instead, those hard surfaces allow stormwater runoff to carry harmful pollutants such as heavy metals from brake pads and tire wear, nutrients from fertilizers, and oil from leaking cars to go directly into our surface water. Even our pets' waste ends up running into our streams and lakes if not picked up properly. Impervious surfaces also increase the amount of stormwater runoff, as well as the speed of the runoff, which causes erosion of the stream banks and destruction of aquatic habitat. Those hard surfaces also increase stream temperatures, which promote an unhealthy environment for aquatic life. Generally, the more impervious surfaces you have, the more polluted our streams will be. The easiest way to find out if you live at a critical or protected watershed, or if your property has a limitation for impervious surfaces, is to put your address into the search box of Mecklenburg County's real estate mapping tool, polaris3g.mecklenburgcountync.gov. Scroll down to the environmental information, which will list the regulated drinking water supply watershed class. You can also activate the watershed layer to see it on the map. Now that you know your house is located in the critical or protected area, how do you know what impervious limits apply and how much you've already used? For example, you may be wanting to add an addition to your house or build a new pool. Before moving forward with such a project, you need to check your impervious limitations first. There are several places available to get this information: your property's as-built survey, the county's environmental Geoportal in Polaris 3G, maps or plats found on Polaris 3G. If you can't find it, reach out to Mecklenburg County's Information Line 311 and ask for assistance from the Land Use and Environmental Services Agency, or contact the Huntersville Town Planning Department at 704-875-7000. So what happens if you don't have enough impervious surface area for your new project? Or worse, what if you accidentally went over your allotted amount? If you go over your allotted amount, it's a zoning violation and you will be asked to remove it to come into compliance with the regulations. It will be a major red flag during real estate closings if the property is under violation of zoning regulations. That's why it's extremely important that you do your research before starting any new project on your property. Always call if there are any questions. In the town of Huntersville, there are some options for increasing impervious limitations on your property, called Impervious Transfer or Density Averaging Certificate. The Huntersville Planning Department can assist you with these potential options. Remember, your actions in the watershed have a direct impact on our water supply, and we should all do our part to help protect it. Those added impervious surfaces on your property may not seem like a big deal and probably have a minimal impact by itself, but cumulative impacts of everyone's impervious surfaces will have a lasting impact on our surface waters. The best option is to educate yourself regarding the impervious limits before you plan on any changes to your property. Thank you for helping to protect our water supply for future generations.